I was speaking with quite a close colleague the other day who indicated to me that he was really fed up with work and was ready to retire at the age of 50. And I don't know if he had all the finances lined up. I'm pretty sure he didn't. But he was really expressing a desire to leave the workplace. He was fed up with work, fed up with the grind. And what was really interesting was the first thing that went through my mind is this person experiencing a desire to retire, or are they actually experiencing burnout? And I think a lot of people who make the decision to retire are probably falling into the latter category and maybe misreading the signs and making an ill-informed decision to, leave or exit the workplace. And the problem that you have with that, and what I've experienced over the years, is I have a lot of executives who come to me where they've left the traditional corporate world for quite a period of time and now they want to re-enter the corporate world, and it's extremely difficult. If you leave the corporate world, they forget your name today, tomorrow, it's really easy to slip off everyone's radar. And even if you go out into maybe a small private practice or a small consultancy, you'll often find that your mainstream corporate connections start to diminish as soon as you've left that traditional corporate role or corporate position in the market. And so I really guide people, just to really very carefully think about this concept of retirement and whether in fact it's going to be practical and relevant for them. Because I think the paradigm has shifted, and the concept of reaching a certain age or a certain point in time and then you're going to sort of go off and play golf. There's only so many hours in the day that you can spend doing leisure activities, and people very quickly realize who enter into this semi-retirement phase that it's quite boring. There's no structure to the day, and you can really start to miss the camaraderie that you have back in the corporate life. And so I think it really does require a lot of very careful planning. Now, I'm not saying you might not go towards a different type of career in your sort of third phase of your corporate life as you head into maybe your 50s, 60s, 70s. You could be doing quite different things, but I think that requires planning, and you've got to be super careful that you're not exiting for the wrong reasons from the corporate world, because it could limit your options into the future. So really give it some clear thought. Make sure you're not experiencing burnout. Make sure you're making a plan for what you're going to be doing work-wise in your later years. Make a plan to transition to maybe a hybrid career where you're maybe not working as physically hard but still doing very meaningful work, and most importantly still making a contribution in society. I think a lot of people start to really decline when that contribution, that satisfaction, that meaning in life is missing. And so it's very important, I think, that you really calibrate these final years of your corporate life, and as you transition into maybe retirement or semi-retirement, that you plan for that really carefully. Love to have a chat with you about that.